What's the biggest regret that still haunts you years later? 10 years ago, my childhood best friend Ellie called me out of the blue. We'd grown apart after high school. She stayed in our hometown while I moved across the country for college and career. I'm going through some stuff, she said. Could really use a friend right now. I was in the middle of a massive project at work, sleeping 4 hours a night and surviving on caffeine and ambition. Can I call you next week when this deadline passes? I asked. Sure, she said quietly. No problem. I never called back. The deadline extended, then another project started, and weeks turned into months. Her message lingered in my mind as something I'd get to when things calmed down. 6 months later, I finally had that free weekend I'd been promising myself. I called her number, ready to apologize and reconnect. Her mother answered and informed me that Ellie had taken her own life 3 months earlier after a battle with depression that few people knew about. The regret has shadowed me ever since. The knowledge that my friend reached out when she most needed connection, and I was too busy to give her even an hour of my time. I'll never know if a conversation would have made a difference, but I do know that I failed the most basic test of friendship. 2 years ago, another friend texted, "Been having a rough time lately? Free to talk?" This time I stepped away from an important meeting, called immediately, and listened for hours. She later told me that conversation was when she finally decided to get professional help for her depression. My regret about Ellie remains, it should, but it taught me the most important lesson of my life. No email, meeting, or deadline is more important than being present for someone who's suffering. Some second chances don't come with the same person, but through opportunities to make different choices with others.